Good morning students, welcome back once again. Today I will do the solved examples of linear equation in two variables. Children, many solved examples are deleted from this chapter. I will do all the solved examples which are going to come in your SSC board exam. So please just check once again in your textbook. Page number 2 and page number 2 solved example number 1 is deleted. Example number 2 is also deleted, but see question number 3. Solved example page number 3, that is solve 15x plus 17y. 15x plus 17y is equal to 21. So this is your equation number 1, and 17x plus 15y is equal to 11. Equation number 2. Very easy problem, children, because you can see the relations 15, 17, 17, 15. So we have two equations, right? And find out the values of variables x and y. Write equation number 1, equation number 2, and first you should do addition here. Means adding equation 1 and 2. First you do additions in such type of problems, because 15, 17, 17, 15. So after addition, what you will get here? 32x plus 32y is equal to 32. Among this, children, 32 is a common. So take 32 common. X plus y equal to 32. Therefore, transfer this 32 here. You will get x plus y is equal to 32 upon 32. This is equation number 4. Sorry, equation number 3. 32 upon 32, it get cancelled and you will get 1. So, after addition, what you got here? Third equation. Like that, you should subtracting equation 2 from 1. So write 15x plus 17y is equal to 21. 17x plus 15y is equal to 11, and do the subtraction. As you know that when we are doing subtraction, we have to change the sign of second equation, means this one. At present it is plus, it becomes minus. Here also it becomes minus, and this will become minus. 15 minus 17, you will get 2x, but sign of bigger number. Similarly, 17 minus 15, you will get 2y, and it is equal to 2 minus 1, 10. Among these, children, you can see that 2 is a common. So minus x plus y equal to 10. Therefore, minus x plus y is equal to 10 upon 2, which is equal to 5. And this will becomes equation number 4. So after adding, you got third equation here, and subtracting, you got equation number 4. You take down third and fourth to find out the value of x and y. So your third equation is x plus y equal to 1 minus x plus y is equal to 5. This is third equation. This is fourth equations. Now see that these two are opposite. If you will do addition, children, here, it get eliminated. Plus x minus x becomes 0, and 1y becomes 2y, which is equal to 6. Therefore, y is equal to 3. Substitute y equal to 3 in equation number. Now you have options in substitute this value in four equations. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will get same answer. So out of that, you select the easiest one. Easiest one is the third one. X plus y equal to 1. Put y equal to 3 in this. So therefore, x plus 3 is equal to 1, and x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 3. This is the solution. Finally, you will write your answer like this: x comma y is equal to, see, first you got here y and then you got x, but while writing answer, first you will write x and then you will write y. So minus 2 comma 3 is the solution. So this sum is there in your exam. They solved the example which is given on page number 3, children. This solved example is there in your SSC board exam. Okay. Now children, after this you have on page number 7, see that you have to solve two equations by graphical method. So here first one is x plus y is equal to 4. This is first equation, and 2x minus y is equal to 2. This is second equations. You have to find out the values of x and y by graphical method. So children, for graphical method we have to prepare a table, because to plot the points we require x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay. So first thing, you make a table where we require x, y and x comma y, right? At least 3 points we required. 3 points are required, children. So to find out x or y, take any variable value from your side. If you want to find out y, so take x, any number. Suppose I am taking here x is equal to minus 1, 4 and a 1. This you should take from your side. Put this value in this equation. So minus 1 plus y. Minus 1, if you will take this side, you will get 5. If you will take 4 here, so 4, take this side, y equal to 0. If you will take 1 here, so y equal to 3. This is minus 1 comma 5, 4 comma 0 and then 1 comma 3. This is first table. Like that we have to prepare another table to find out the value of x and y. So x comma y, see this, at least 3 values you should take, children. Now here also, what is easy to find out the values of x and y, take any values of, suppose I am taking here 0, 1 and 3. Take any numbers. You can take negative, positive, any number. If you will put 0 here, so this will become 0, minus y equal to 2, y equal to minus 2. If you will put here 1, so 2 ones are 2, transfer this side, you will get 2 minus 2, 0, minus y equal to 0, therefore y equal to 0. If you will put 3 in this case, children, so 2 3s are 6, transfer here, it becomes minus 6, 2 minus 6 becomes minus 4, minus y equal to minus 4 means it is plus 4, minus 2, 0 and 4. And here it is 0, comma minus 2, 1, comma 0, 3, comma 4. So now we have two table and all these are the coordinates. You have to plot this point in a graph paper. So in graph paper, children, you will draw y-axis, x-axis. Write down here points 1, 2, 3, 4, negative points 1, 2, 3, 4, positive points 1, 2, 3, 4, negative points 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also you will take minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Sorry, this you should write this way. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then plot this point, minus and plus. So minus plus means, children, in which quadrant you will get? You will get in second quadrant. So minus 1 and 5. So I required one more point here. This is 5. Minus 1 and 5. That point will be here. This point you have to plot here. This is the first point. Minus 1 and 4. 4 comma 0. So children, see the y coordinate is 0. If y coordinate is 0 means that point will lie on the x-axis. Okay. So 4, 0 you will get here. This point is the 4, 0. Then 1, 3 both are plus. It means this point will lie in the first quadrant. So 1 and 3. So that is here. That point is here. Okay, and then you draw a line. This line. With the help of the scale, draw a line. Write down that this is a graph of x plus y equal to 4. Similarly, second one 0, -2. In this case, you can see here. Now x coordinate is 0. It means this point will lie on the y-axis. So 0, -2 means it will lie here. This is the 0, -2. Then 1, 0 again. Here y coordinate is 0 means that point will lie on this. And next is 3, 4. Both are positive. It means it will lie in the first quadrant. So that point is here. And then draw a line. This way you draw a line. With the help of the scale, write down that this is the equation graph of 2x minus y. Okay. So I hope that all of you have understood this graphical method. And now if you will see, these two lines are intersecting here. Right? So this intersection will give you the answer. What is the intersection point here? X coordinate 2, y coordinate 2. So these two lines intersect at this point. So that will become the solution of the given equation. So finally you will write, therefore x comma y equal to 2 comma 2 is the solutions. So what I did, children, in this case, first I have taken the equations. With the help of the equation I prepared the table. I said that you take any variable value, either x or y, from your side. Minimum 3 points you should take. Like this I have taken. With the help of that you got the points. Plot this point in a graph, and after write down the scale also, children, here scale, right? In that you should write on x-axis or on both the axes 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Right on the right hand side on in the graph paper, that on both the axes 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Label everything properly, do it neatly, and get the point of intersection. And do not forget to write the answers. After getting this point of intersection, write here also, and downward also you should write down that 2, 2 is the solution of the given equations. So I hope that all of you have understood this. So children, on page number 10, see solved example. Find the values of the following determinants. You have to find out the values of these determinants, children. See, first one, a is equal to this 5, 3, 7 row, 7, 9, right? So here we have to find out the value of this. You know that what you will do here, cross multiply 5 into 9, put compulsory minus sign, and 7 into 3. So this will become 45 minus 21, which is equal to 24. This carries 2 marks or 1 mark. Sometimes in MCQ questions they can ask you this type of sums. Here also n is equal to minus 8 into 4 minus 3 into 2. So this will become how much? Minus 32. This is plus 3 2s are 6, which is equal to minus 26. Okay, children, keep properly in this thing, that minus into minus becomes plus. So your answer is minus 26. Third one, here also soon 2 root 3 and 3 root 3 is given here. So multiply 2 root 3 into 3 root 3 minus 2 into 9. 2 into 9. So this is 2 3s are 6. Root 3 into 3 is 3. 2 9s are 18. This is 18 minus 18, which is equal to 0. So these are the values of determinant. They can ask you for 2 marks. Like that, children, they have given one sum on page number 14. Page number 14, you have to find out the values of x and y by Cramer's rule. by Cramer's rule, 3 marks questions. Find out the values of x and y. You have done graphical method, simultaneous method. Now you have to find out these these things by Cramer's rule, x and y. See that equations, 5x plus 3y is equal to minus 11, equation number 1, and 2x plus 4y is equal to minus 10, equation number 2. Find the values of x and y by Cramer's rule. So children, first we will find out here determinant value. Like here you have calculated this. So to get that determinant value, what you will do? Write down this 5, 3 here. 5, 3, and this 2 and 4. 2 and 4. Calculate its value. How you will do? 5 4s are 20 and 5 4s are 20. 3 2s are 6. So how much you will get here? 14. Okay. Now after that you should calculate here dx. Dx is equal to, how you will get dx? That is very important part. See, I got d first, 5 3 I have taken here in first row and 2 4 in second row. Now if you want to find out dx, so you will skip this coefficient of x. Isko skip kar do, 5 and 2. Skip this and write down this constant number minus 11 and minus 10 in place of this. Skip this x if you want to find out the dx. Skip this coefficient, children. Write down here this constant number minus 11 3 and minus 10 and 4, this way, minus 11 3 and minus 10 4, and do the same way like here you have done. Minus 11 into 4 is minus 44, then minus 10 into 3 is minus 30, so that minus 30 and minus becomes plus 30, and which is equal to how much? Minus 14. This is minus 14. Like that, find out dy. So dy in this case, skip this y coefficient from determinant by the constant number, this one. So write down first coefficient of x, then you write down the constant number minus 11 minus 10, and then multiply. 5 into minus 10 is minus 50, minus 11 into 2 is minus 22, and this minus becomes plus 22. Now 10 minus 2 is 8. Here is 4 minus 2 is 2. Sign of bigger number. So we have d is equal to 14 and dx is equal to minus 14 and dy is equal to minus 28. But we have to find out x and y. So what you will write here? By Cramer's rule. By Cramer's rule, x is equal to dx upon d. This is a formula to find out x by Cramer's rule, children. What is the value of dx you got here? Minus 14 upon 14. So this is equal to minus 1. Like that, y is equal to dy upon d. So dy we have here minus 28 upon 14, which is equal to minus 2. So x we got here minus 1 and y we got minus 2. What will be the answer here? Minus 1 comma minus 2 is the solution. Again I am telling you, do not forget to write the answers. So this is the Cramer's rule to find out the value of x and y, and this is the, children, how to calculate the determinant value. So I hope that all of you have understood this part. Now children, page number 20. Page 20. Word problem of linear equations. Very important part. 4 marks questions or 3 marks questions. Okay. So see page number 20, first sum. The perimeter of rectangle is 40 centimeter. Perimeter is given of rectangle. The length of the rectangle is more than double its breadth. Length of rectangle is more than double its breadth by 2. Find the length and breadth. Children, in this sum, what is unknown? That is length and breadth. Condition is given that length is more than double its breadth. Find length and breadth. So whatever is unknown things, children, you should take down from your side that length is x and breadth is y. So your first step will be what? Let the length of rectangle be x. Length of rectangle be x. Let the length of rectangle be x and the breadth be what? Y. Whatever is unknown you should take down as x and y, right? So let length be x and breadth be y. Now as per given first condition, what is the first condition, children, in this case? First condition is the perimeter of rectangle is given. Perimeter of rectangle is how much? 40 is given. You know the formula of perimeter of rectangle, that 2 bracket length plus breadth is equal to perimeter of rectangle. This is the formula. Okay. Now see how to make the equations now. Write here 2, length we have taken as x, so write x, breadth is y, so x plus y. Perimeter of rectangle is given here 40. This is your equation number 1. But always try to simplify your equations if it is possible, children. This is the equation which you got from your problem. But if it is possible to simplify, then simplify it. What you will do in this case? Transfer 2 here. So it becomes x plus y is equal to 20, which is equation number 1. Clear? Now this is equation number 1. Now second condition. Second condition is the length of the rectangle is more. Length of rectangle is more. So first you write down length of rectangle. How much it is? X is more. Is more. So for is you should put here equal to. In mathematics, was means equal to, and more means plus. More, greater, after, hence, right? Longer. This means plus. If you are making the equation, children, so keep in mind in your these things in your mind, that more, greater, elder, this means plus. So length is double its breadth. Double its breadth means you have to multiply by 2. Double the age, double the length, like that. So double the breadth. So double means 2. Breadth means here y. So 2 into y. And also more by 2. More by 2. So for more you put here plus and by 2. Okay, this way you will make the second equation. Transfer this thing here. So x minus 2y is equal to 2. This is your equation number 2. So now you have both the equations 1 and 2. You know how to solve this. Solve by simultaneous method, graphical method, or Cramer's rule. By any method you can solve these things. Cramer's rule, simultaneous method. In 9th standard you have done substitution method, okay, elimination method, or graphical Cramer's rule in 10th standard, and get the values of x and y. So I am solving by simultaneously in this case. See the coefficient of this 1, 1, it is same. So subtracting equation 2 from 1. So x plus y is equal to 20, and x minus 2y is equal to 2. Whenever there is a subtraction, children, what you will do? You have to change the sign. In the textbook they have done this sum by Cramer's rule. I am doing by simultaneous method. So here minus x minus 2y equal to 2. This is minus, plus, and minus. So here what will happen? Plus x minus x plus y plus 2y is 3y, and this is equal to 18. Therefore y is equal to 18 upon 3. Therefore y is equal to 6. Right? If y equal to 6, then how to get the value of x? Substitute y equal to 6 in equation number 1, because this is easy. So x plus 6 is equal to 20. Therefore x is equal to 20 minus 6 is 14. So you can see here that the length is double this and 2 more. 14 is what? Double of 6 and 2 more. So you got the correct answer. X is equal to 14 and the breadth is equal, length is equal to 14. So write down final answer. Therefore length of rectangle is 14 centimeter and breadth of rectangle is 6 centimeter. Okay.